Good morning. You are tuned into Coffee and Donuts with Miss T, and
Lexus.
it is at the top of the hour. Lexus, have you had your coffee this morning?
Yes, I've had my coffee and my donut.
We all know that the early bird catches the worm win, Lexus.
Always.
Always. Good morning to everyone that is just coming to the room. Um, Today is Wednesday. Is today Wednesday?
Today is Wednesday.
What's the date, Lexus?
It's March 23rd.
2022. It is at the top of the hour, y'all. Let's go ahead and get a prayer in, Lexus Ice, and so we can get these announcements read and go ahead and get into this topic.
Oh, Lord, we thank you for another day. We thank you for this wonderful Wednesday. We ask you to order our steps on today. We ask you just for a beautiful day. Lord, lead us and guide us. Whoever is in need of prayer this morning, whether they're sick or whatever's going on with them, Lord, you know, help them. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
Amen. Okay, let's go ahead and read the room this morning. Good morning to official Jamia is in the building. William the Unknown Shout Out is in the building. Coco TTV is in the building. MLW Fishing Man is in the building. Vibes with Danny Love is in the building. Okay, Coco says 32322. Get it right, y'all. Okay. Our announcement for today. If you want us to give your channel a shout out, or if you want us to send a birthday greeting, wish, anniversary greeting to you, someone you know, send us a DM on Instagram at W.T.F with the family tables or at Lexus Ice ASMR. Every Wednesday is viewer's choice. DM us on Instagram or leave a topic in the comment section under this video. Each Friday, we will highlight a different YouTube channel. Those channels right now must have less than 500 subscribers. Our happy mail address is P.O. Box 443, Indianola, Mississippi 38751. Okay, so our topic for today is, what are your thoughts on making or citizens arrest? Okay, so this question is prompt from a news clipping that I saw on yesterday. We had a few people sending in some topics, but Alexis wanted a fire topic this morning. And so when I was watching that news clip last night, actually, Lexus, when you went live for a few minutes, I was actually sitting there watching it then. And I'm trying to remember which state it was in, but it was this guy. It was like a little team effort. It was two guys. One of them was driving the getaway car. The other went in. I guess, I don't know if they had a list, but he was getting everything that he wanted. And so another guy saw him stealing. So the cashiers and the people who work in the store we're just gonna call the police and let them handle it. So this, I was about to call them, what do they call the mail Karens? What do they call them?
Processors.
The mail Karens?
The mail carrier.
Karens. Oh
Huh?
my God, Alexa. People in the comments. Love to travel with waves in the building. Chat, what do you call the mail Karen? What do we call them?
Mailman?
Lexus Ice.
I'm lost.
A Karen.
I
Oh my.
don't know. We just.
Do you know what a Karen is?
Oh, the mail Karens. I got you, girl. Oh, yeah.
Just this morning.
I'm with you now. You know, the lady Karen is like, yeah, I think you were saying Karen, like Karen something, but you're saying Karen. Get good. We Southerners. Come on now.
What you say? Say the name right. Like we from
Yeah, say
Mississippi.
the name.
A Karen. Fisher James said she think we call him Ken.
No, they Karen. So.
Karen. It ain't Karen. It's Karen. Okay. So we're gonna call him Ken this morning. Fisher James said she think it's Ken.
Girl, you done got me all. You know how we said. Karen. That's some Karen.
Okay, so we're gonna call him Ken this morning, okay? So we're on the same page. I love to travel
But
with
I think
waves.
they are male Karens because I saw one with on an airplane last night as well, and they called it a male. So yeah, you're right.
Ken. Okay, so this Ken all pumped up. He's gonna make a citizen's arrest. So he didn't touch the guy. He followed the guy around the store. He waited till the guy left out of the store. And the cashiers knew the guy was stealing, but they called the police. And they told him, they
Mhm.
said, we called the police and they was gonna leave it like that. So this Ken followed the guy out the store and gonna like put him in a chokehold and get him down to the ground, gonna put his knee in his back.
Oh
And he said,
wow.
get off me, get off me, I ain't did nothing to you, get off me. He said, no, I'm making a citizen's arrest. I'm gonna hold you here till the police come. They called the police already. He said, you don't even work here, get off me. So they tussled and tussled and tussled for a while. And he had him in a good grip. So the guy he had on the ground started calling for his friend. And his friend came. So his friend came up behind him like he just gonna walk in the store like he just was, a customer. He got behind the guy, put him in a chokehold, but the guy was, too strong for him. So he ended up thumping him on the ground. They tussled for a while. So the guy got his groceries off the floor and we got in the car, and both of them were able to get away. But when the police came and everybody was explaining what happened, even the guy himself said he was getting in trouble himself because he said now the store didn't even stand behind him. The store did not stand behind him. They told him they have already taught their employees that when things like that happen, don't try to stop them.
Exactly.
Let them get what they're gonna get, because their life is not worth, the items in the store, and
Hmm.
just call the police. And that's what they did. So the store didn't even stand behind this private citizen. He was out there on his own. And even he was saying that the store told him, he wasn't even an employee, so he shouldn't have even gotten involved in it. And they were saying that he could get charges pressed against him for simple assault. And they were asking him, why would you put yourself at risk like that? He said any good standing American would have did the same thing. And then he just went on and on about how he worked hard and all, like, things like a Karen would
Uh-huh.
say. And they were like, you had nothing to do with that. And he said, well, I know him. When the interviewer asked him, you could be in trouble and get charges pressed against you. He said, that's what the police told me, because the store didn't even want to press charges because they have their prevention measures already in place. So they were asking him, would you do it again? He said, my family would kill me, but yeah, I would do it again. I
Oh
would,
wow.
if I see anything like that, I would do it again. I mean, it's just crazy. You getting involved in something that don't even have anything to do
Nothing
with
to
you.
do
You're
with
not
you.
even an employee of the store. They have insurance for things like that. They know people gonna be stealing. The employees steal. The employees steal. The
I'm
employees
ready.
think the items before the people in the public get it.
Don't it?
So yeah. So they know people are gonna steal. So they already have preventive measures in place. They already have insurance in place for things like that. And for him to put himself in harm's way over, and he wasn't even employed with the store, it's just ridiculous. It makes no sense at all. Let me read some comments.
And I got
Love,
something to
huh?
say about this topic. I want to say something about this one. This
Okay,
is
let me go ahead. Let me see if I missed
okay.
anybody.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's go back up. Okay. Okay, love to try with Wave said she had a kid at work. Coco said they are worse than Karens. Yes, they are. In retail, they tell you don't get involved or follow the customer. That's an automatic termination. Yeah, I mean
Hmm.
anything can happen. You can lose your life over, and then you're not getting paid for $10 an hour.
Maybe
Lost
7.25 an
$10
hour.
an hour. Love to
Exactly.
try with Wave said we have police officers at our stores. Okay, go ahead. Good morning, y'all's best life and Shawanda Williams. They are in the building. Go ahead,
Now,
Lexus.
what I'm going to say is, um, first of all, there wasn't any, there wasn't that man business.
Mm-hmm.
Second of all, you don't, that could have went sour. That
Yeah.
could have been really deadly if the store employees was following their protocol by just calling the police. Then no one else should have jumped in it. I have been in stores before, have saw people stealing, have saw people pull off shoes and leave them in the floor and put new shoes on.
And
And
we
when they got
laugh
ready
and
to,
keep going. We don't. I don't even
yeah,
record it
it,
because I'm not
don't even, because
about
it's
it.
not my business. It's not my
Mhm,
business.
mhm.
And one time I was in a store and the lady didn't say anything to the man when because you're not considered stealing until you leave out the store with it.
Yeah.
When he got ready to exit the door, she told him, "Aren't you going to pay for them shoes you got on?" And he called her name and walked out.
Mhm.
And she did nothing but just picked up the phone and dialed the police, and the number was busy or something. And she put the phone down and continued to check me out.
Oh wow.
So that wasn't my business.
Mm-mm.
And she didn't seem bothered. She didn't seem concerned. You have people that are bold enough to walk in the store and say, "Yeah, I'm getting what you're gonna do,"
Mm.
and the workers in there just call the police. That can go. That could have been really deadly. And I hope that man is charged because
Me
that
too.
wasn't his business. He had nothing to do with it. He had nothing to do with it. And so, I think he was wrong. I think he was wrong. I think he should have stayed out of it. That's just like Walmart. Walmart don't chase anyone. Once you walk out the door, they'll come behind you and say stop. But if you don't stop, they're not putting their lives in danger. I remember it was on Christmas time and we were actually out of town and I was at Walmart and I think Brandon was in with dad, just doing some shopping, and me and mom we had done our shopping, and we were this was before the pandemic. You know how they have the little benches out in the lobby
Mhm.
at Walmart. And so, we were sitting talking. We saw some people that we knew. We were laughing and talking. And this guy just walked by. The sensors went off. He straight up was stealing. And the young man that was at the door, to check for your receipts if you have like big TVs and different things that can go in the bag. He just about knocked the guy down.
Oh wow.
And that young man threw his hand up. I ain't studying that. I don't care what they do in the store. And I'm like, you gonna let him steal? And he looked at us like, I'm not finna get hurt over that. And he was unbothered.
You
He
see
was
all the time.
unbothered.
You know what? And you have to keep in mind, people have mental illnesses sometimes,
Uh
and
huh.
they have. If somebody's bold enough to go in the store and actually steal, their mindset is on getting the items that they want. And if you get in their way, you'll get hurt because they are determined to get what they. You don't know what the condition is at home, especially if somebody's in there stealing food. They got to be mighty desperate to come in there and steal food. They got to be hungry and desperate for them to
Hmm.
steal food because who's gonna steal food if they're not hungry?
Well, I
I would
see,
think if you're stealing food, I think you're really hungry, and that was
but no, I
your last option
exactly.
was to go steal food. Now that's just my mindset. So if you get in between that and you know them trying to get their food, you'll get hurt because at that point they don't care. They don't care what happens. I remember back a few years ago we had took some residents on a little shopping out when I worked at the nursing home. And this lady, you will see around town riding a bike. She came into the store. She already had on a like a vinyl, not a vinyl, those shirts, like a linen shirt. It was like a red and striped, sort of like what the cowboys wear, those shirt button down, long sleeve
Oh
shirts
yeah.
like that.
Hmm.
It was
Uh huh.
red and black. Okay.
Hmm.
She came in the store. She already had a shirt on just like that. I guess she had previously stolen it. She went right back to that section, got her another shirt just like that, tied it around her waist, walking around the store like she already had one on. She got one tied around her waist. Okay, we saw her again because we were just laughing. We knew she was stealing, but there was no way I was gonna say anything to her or anything to anybody that worked there because they do have people walking around pretending to be shopping that actually work with their prevention. Okay, she went
Yeah.
and got another shirt and wrapped it around her neck like a scarf. That's three shirts now. And I was like, wow, she actually thinks she gonna get out of here with that shirt with those shirts like that. And the lady that worked with us, um, she said, you know what? She go to every store around here stealing. She do the same thing. Everybody know her. They know that's what she do, steal. Okay, she got so comfortable. She went and got her a Coca-Cola and was walking around the store eating chips and Coca-Cola, looking at clothes and stuff. I was like, wow. And she, just shopping. And when she got ready to leave the store, because we were watching her, so the guy did stop. He said, which one of those shirts you gonna pay for? Which, he was talking to. I know I heard him ask her which one of those shirts. I don't know if he asked, did she come in with it on, or something about those shirts. She said, I paid for every last one of these shirts and I'm going home with every last one of them. He didn't put his hands on her. He let her walk right on out the store, and the police that was in the parking lot on them look like golf carts or whatever. He stood there and talked to her for a long time. And by the time everybody was loaded back up to go back to the nursing home, uh, she was walking on out the parking lot with her bike, walking her bike. So they ain't do nothing to her. And
You
like
know,
the lady said, everybody know her from all over town for doing the same thing. Okay, who came in the building? Mary's Life Journeys in the building. Queen
good
Journey
morning.
East is in the building. Official Jamie said, I'm not going to lose my life or job trying to be the hero. I will protect my kids, and that's it. Love to travel with Wade said there are cameras, and when the police come, they get the ID. That's right. So you ain't got to put yourself in harm's way trying to be a hero and end up getting hurt. You
But you
know.
know something? There are some bold thieves. I seen a clip the other day on social media where this lady was in a baby clothes store. And y'all, when I tell y'all she ran out, she got bags from the counter
Mm-mm.
and was filling the bags with clothes. And the worker was like, "Oh yeah, I'm calling the police on you." And she was cursing that worker out like, "You better get out of my way." I mean, she had just 2 or 3 bags of baby clothes. And
Yeah.
then when she got ready to leave out the door, someone was falling on the ground.
Oh
She had a
wow.
car waiting on her. I'm like, what? Now that is bold. I
It
don't think
is.
your baby needs that many clothes. I mean, I mean, all of that was just too much. But yeah, when you see people need stores, I mind my own business. I don't get involved. I didn't come in there to be superhero. I'm not. I didn't come in there for that. I came in there to buy my things, and I'm leaving out now. If I see the police stop you, oh yeah, I may sit and watch. Oh, I'm gonna do
Oh
that.
yeah. Listen, we're so nosy in Mississippi. Tell y'all what we do. And my husband, he get a kick out of this every time because he said, the town we live in now is a small town and there's really nothing exciting here to see. And so let me y'all get into this. If you see the ambulance or the police in high speed, everybody in town following the police. Everybody in town. I'm serious. I am so serious because that's like action. Because
Action there. What's
that's like
going on?
I remember. I know we got off the subject a little bit, but I remember when the feds came to town and was busting all the drug dealers and everything. Listen, there were so many cars following the feds. They were going from different houses, and it was cars. And the feds had to tell them, "Y'all go home, spray it out." Because everybody in town was following the feds. Every house they went to, it was people in high pursuit with the feds, just knows and other people being, I don't know why we get so intrigued with other people's business. But I would never, I don't care as long as I'm not in danger of my family, I don't care what you steal. That's between you, God, and the people that work here, because I don't know what your situation is. Wrong, first of all, because the stuff not free. They're in business to make money. You have to purchase, things that you get. But if you're so downtrodden and down on your luck and you in there stealing, that takes a lot of energy, and you in there stealing, whatever. I'm not gonna say nothing to you because you already made up in your mind. That's what you came there to do, was steal. So I'm not getting in between. That ain't got nothing to do with me, nothing to do with my family. I'll just walk by like I don't even see. That is not my business. And I don't know what will make a person involve themselves and somebody else's business. Like, it's not that serious. Somebody, it's serious because it's wrong. It's wrong, but it's not that serious where, like yesterday on the news, where you had to put this man in a chokehold and hold him down until the police got there. That ain't what you get out of that. Nothing. But you gonna get charges pressed on you for simple
Oh
assault.
yeah.
And like the guy
Mhm.
said, I don't know you. Get off me. Get off me. I
Mhm.
ain't did nothing to you. I mean, it's just, it does not make sense. It does not make sense. And if you see somebody stealing, if you feel like you want to tell, just go report it and move on.
Well, now
Don't.
let me ask you this, Miss Tabor. Okay, so the topic is your thoughts on people making citizens arrest. Wonder if, okay, let's take it the scene out of a store, and let's say someone have badly beaten a person, and a group of people see them. Do you think they should hold the person until the police get there if they have just brutally just beaten someone? Should there be a citizen's arrest?
Uh, if you see a person getting badly beaten,
Yeah, and a group of people want to say, let's hold him down till the police get here because he don't need to get away from what he just did. You know.
well, what I think is always a thin line. And
Hmm.
by no means would I don't think I'll stand by and watch somebody get hurt. But at the same time, I don't want to involve myself where I end up being the victim trying to be a hero. So if it's a group of people and they can stop this person from getting beat, I mean, I'm fine
Yeah,
with
and
that.
they hold him down until the police get there to say,
Yeah.
okay, this is the person that did this. Is that wise?
I think if you can handle the situation without getting hurt and without losing your own life because you have
Hmm.
kids and stuff like that,
Hmm.
I think it's fine. um as long as you're safe doing it. Yeah, because you don't want to stand there and watch somebody get beat with the inches of their life or lose their life, and you standing there watching it. That'll be on your conscience and your heart.
Hmm.
So if you can remove that person from the situation safely, I would. Because if that person is the one that is aggressive, is beating that person like that, you don't know if they have a gun or what's they in the outrage because of what they're doing. You don't want them to
Hmm.
get out that person and start shooting you up and you don't got involved and lost your life, trying to be a hero. This world, listen, I don't have all the right answers. I don't know what to tell you on that. The only thing I know
Hmm.
is this. If I leave home to go to the grocery store or, wherever, and I have children, I want to make sure I get back home safely to my family. That's just like when I was younger. I wasn't a bad teenager, a bad young woman, or anything like that. But choices I made before I had children, it was just me. And once I had Brandon, my whole mindset changed. I started seeing things differently. As far as I just want to raise my own kids. Anything that comes in between that, I'm gonna mind my own business because getting involved in other people's affairs can be costly, and it could cost you your life or anything. So I just urge everybody to be their own judge, know how far to go. When you're crossing out of your lane, certain things don't have anything to do with you. Just keep it moving. You
Okay, well, let me ask you this because we're talking about citizens arrest. Let's just say we're in a store line one day and you see an elderly woman, she has a purse, and you are standing behind you're standing, a thief is in front of you, and you see this thief is trying to reach their hand over in this elderly lady's purse to get her wallet. Would you say something, or would you just let the
I
thief
probably
steal?
intervene then and tell her to zip her
Hey,
purse
get your
up.
hand out of there.
No, I probably tell her zip her purse up, or I ask her,
Uh-huh.
"Ma'am, do you need some help because your wallet and everything is
Yeah.
about to fall? Even if it's not about to fall, zip your purse up. Or do you need some help? Did anybody come with you or something like that? Something
Hmm.
to give her a heads up, but not really alerting the guy that I see him trying to steal her purse. But I, make her more aware of what's going on by asking her, did she need some help, or zip your purse up. You about to lose your wallet or something like that. You know, you have to assess the
You
situation.
know something,
Go
and
ahead.
people will take from you. right under your nose. I remember one day me and a coworker was on our lunch break. And so we were I think we were out of town, but we was at the, you know how different grocery stores have like the deli. So we was at this deli, and so I had my lunch money in my hand. And some kind of way we was looking at it was a new store we had, we had never went in before, so we was looking at the choice of food that they had for lunch, and the line was long. And she was like, "Oh, look at this out here." I was like, "Yeah, that does look good." And so I remember this young man, he was like 5 or 6 people behind me. But then I noticed how he was standing. He had came from behind, had got out of line, and like he was just came up there where we was just looking, and he was staring me in my face, and he was getting really close. And I'm like,
Wow.
what's going on? And when I looked down, I realized I had dropped my money. And so I was like, oh, here's my money. And when I did that, he left. And when I thought about it, I'm like, he was trying to get my money.
Oh, he was about to get it. He was about to
Yeah,
get
he was about to get it. Yeah.
it. You know what? I have seen people over the years drop money, and I tell them, "Sir, man, you dropped your money or something like that," and people say, "That's the last money I had." And things like that. You just have to, be good, have a good heart. And the
But now
people.
someone could have made a citizen's arrest if they saw him pick on my money. Like, you better get that one of my money back.
But the thing about it, most of the time, people not gonna say nothing.
They
They
not.
won't say
Mm-mm.
because people are crazy. You don't know what they'll do. Good morning, Annabelle. TV is in the building. Um, Somebody else came. Sweet Reek is in the building. So, is there anyone in the chat that would like to come up on the panel and give your thoughts on making a citizen's arrest? Let me drop the link.
So if you were at home one day, you saw somebody about breaking your neighbor's house, would you holler, "Yeah, stop that"?
Oh, honey, I'm calling the police. I am calling the police for sure. And I just tell the police, listen, do not come to my house. See, the police here is something else. You call them trying to be private and help the next person, and they'll come right to your house. Don't come to my house. See, that's what make people not want to get involved and help other people.
Exactly.
You're trying to be
Exactly.
free, and they'll come right to your house. You know, so you have to be careful. You have to be very careful about how you handle certain situations so it won't backfire on you. You know, trying to be helpful and you won't even make it back home your own self. So just take a few steps back. If you can help without it backfiring on you, by all means do it. But if somebody's in the store stealing, is that going to affect you? Is that going to affect you? I want to know. Alexis Ice,
No,
somebody come
it's
to
not going to
my
affect you because, like you say, the workers still. I remember one time I went into a store, and I think these stores are no longer existing. That I think they filed bankrupt. But anyway, I guess it was a new box of clothing had came in, a new shipment. And this young lady was in there. She was a worker, and as she was getting the stuff out the boxes, she was in the dressing room trying them on. And I'm like, "What?" She said, "Oh, I'm gonna get this on my discount." I'm like, "Oh yeah, you're gonna get a discount, okay?" And I'm like, "Okay, so that's why the stores never have clothes in it, because when you going through the boxes, you getting what you want." You, I'm like, "Okay." So when that store went out of business, I'm like, I knew it was gonna go out of business eventually, because the workers was doing more stealing than the people was.
Mhm. Mhm. Even in Walmart, when they have these sales and stuff, the workers get the stuff before the people get it. And that's I've seen it happen. I don't know if I shared with you all um a few weeks. I don't know if I shared it with you all or not, where our aunt went into Walmart and they had marked some steaks down. And my aunt came in the store, and well, this lady had marked the steak down in the meat department and had put a little balloon on it. So I guess whoever she intended to have the steak, or had steak, they were a little bit short. My auntie caught them slipping. She went right in, picked the steak up, and the person who was supposed to get it was right behind her. And so the worker who worked in the meat department and the other lady, she said she could hear him saying she got it. but it was nothing that the worker could do about it.
Oh,
The
wow.
lady followed my aunt around the store, watching her, thinking she was gonna put the steak down, but she did. And by the time she got to the cash register, the lady from the meat department was standing there just watching her. You know how somebody, if your eyes could cut somebody, that's how
Uh-huh.
she watched her. And my aunt checked, went through the cashier, got her groceries and stuff. I mean, the lady that worked there, you should have told whoever you marked it down for to be in place.
Exactly. And
My
I guess she could mark another one down. So, you know.
So she just caught him slipping. My aunt, she paid for it. That was the price on it, and she paid for it.
Oh,
Y'all just
wow.
slow. In couple series is in the building. Good morning. Oh, we have someone that wants to come up to the panel. Annabelle. Good morning, Annabelle. You are now on the panel of Coffee and Donuts. Today is Wednesday's Viewer's Choice, and our topic is: what are your thoughts or views on making a citizen's arrest? You now have the floor.
Unless you are well versed in the law, you are putting yourself in danger and not just getting hurt that day. Um, if, well, a YouTuber right here, you may have heard of him, Boogie2988. He went through something similar.
Mm.
He had a stalker for 2 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so one day the stalker came to his house.
Are you serious?
I am very serious.
Mm, mm, mm.
Very serious. The person was on his property, banging on his door. Now, and I'm not going to say what the person said on your show, but you can go check it out yourself, and Boogie will let you know. But the point is that the person was on this guy's property. So he opened the door, put a gun in his face,
Oh
and
wow.
said, "Get out of here." And then let a warning shot above the man's head.
Mm,
Didn't hurt nobody. Nobody got harmed. The bullet just went wherever. It was just to scare the bejeebus out of this fella to leave me alone kind of situation.
mm-hmm.
And it took him years to get out of that situation.
Oh wow.
There was a bench warrant for his arrest. He has to spend thousands, I think between 20 and $30,000
Mm,
to defend himself. The prosecuting attorney even said, you have the right. You have the right. However, the one minute you open that door to take the laws in your own
right.
hands,
Yeah.
now you're opening up yourself to this.
Mm-hmm.
You'll have to go see how it ended up. It was okay. He's fine. He's still free. However,
Mm-hmm.
getting back to the point, the examples for this point, if you take the law in your own hands, you better be well versed
Yes.
and you better be prepared to take the consequences to your possible actions.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you want to help your neighbor, and I would gladly help one of my neighbors. The other one I don't care.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but in this case, I have a security system, so I'll just be like, "Smile, you're on candid camera," and point to the
Mm-hmm.
cameras.
Mm-hmm.
That way, there's a good 15 feet between us, and I'm in my house. If they act stupid, close the door. And everything that's been recorded is saved in the cloud, and I could just send it all to the police station. So if that twit decides they want to act stupid, you know, and my camera can get always out to the street, I
Mm-hmm.
could pick up your license plate and everything. So go ahead. It's your behind ends up in jail. And you don't even need a real security camera. If you get one of those stick on ones,
Mm-hmm.
that's enough of a deterrent because people can't tell whether it's real or not. And another way you can get involved without getting involved, have everyone in your party pull out the phone. And you don't even have to have the camera on, just point the phone at them. It's like, stop what you're doing, turn around. You don't, and just go away. That way it gives the person a way out because they don't want to get caught and you don't want to get involved. But you do want to protect your friends or family or neighbor. So I would go ahead and take out the phone,
And start recording.
start recording, start recording. I mean, the recording has put many crime cases to the forefront and actually got results that's been happening for years, you could say. And now, being that we all are able to record these things, justice or a semblance of justice can take place now. So, do I believe in citizens' arrest? Yes, but only if you are well versed in the law. If not, stay away, don't get involved, take out your camera, record everything. So, that's all I have to say this morning. If you
Uh,
want, I could jump down or I could just hang around as window dressing.
oh, or what window dressing? Oh my goodness.
Well, so hi fisherman and hi sweet Ray. Was that sweet Ray? I don't have my glasses on. Who's saying hello to me?
Let's see. MLW fishing man to say hello, Annabelle.
Hi.
And these comments come so fast. Sometimes I miss them.
And I
That's why.
think Bree also said hello. Yeah, let's see.
Okay. Hey, sweet Ray.
So listen, how is um how is the weather where everyone is? We had some treacherous rain, thunderstorm, tornadoes yesterday, flooding. It looked at 11 o'clock in the morning. It looked like it was about dark. It was so dark outside
I
yesterday.
know. Something's wrong with the weather. I don't care who you are. Something's wrong.
Mm,
Um, we're getting ready. Last week, oh my God. Mm. Last week we're like in the 70s almost. And now let's see, this week, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday,
mm-hmm,
we're getting on the overnight, we're getting 25, 32, 29. We're getting below freezing.
mm-mm.
And they're thinking possible snow, definite rain, possible snow. And it is almost April. And but then
Oh
again,
wow.
this is Iowa, so we just get that weird weather.
Weather like that, I don't even want to go out in it. Official James says it's supposed to rain later today. I just don't like this type of rain. It was sunny and pretty this past weekend. Then today it was horrible. I mean, yesterday it was horrible. So
Yeah,
it's just I don't know. Um, but thank you for coming on the panel. And I just had to bring that topic up because I was like, what type of mindset was this man in to think a whole another citizen saying I'm making a citizen arrest? That had nothing to do with
You
you.
know something? Now think about on an airplane. Sometimes a citizen's arrest is in place. If you're in the
hmm
air and somebody start acting a fool, yeah, hold them down. You know, now
No
I'm for
out
citizen's arrest in the air.
because there's no outlet, and especially if
Exactly.
the person is endangering other people.
Hmm.
So, what would you consider to be appropriate to make a citizen's arrest in the air? What's it?
If somebody's trying to open, okay, like it was a man, he was trying to open the door, and then
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
that kind of stuff, or somebody's on there trying to fight, or trying
or
to
like
harm people. Okay,
setting them up.
think about September 11. One of those planes on September 11th,
About
um, they fought and they didn't run into a building. They just crashed because those people on there was like, "Let's roll. You ain't finna
oh,
do this."
that was the one
So
that was headed for the White House. They
Yeah,
yeah,
landed in the
and they
field.
diverted that plane. They did not let that plane run
No,
into
they
the
did
building
not.
it was trying to run in. They helped them down. I mean, all of them ended up dying, but they saved a lot of more lives.
Oh yeah,
and
and
they
who
figured on
gets who
how
gets all the acolyte
you.
on that day? The people in New York and the people in D.C. It's like the people that died in that field in Pennsylvania.
Hmm.
We don't even think about them. They're the ones who were the heroes.
Exactly.
They heard by that time they had already heard on their phones and their Twitter accounts and stuff what was going on, and
Hmm.
they were like, these people are determined to die, and if we're gonna die anyway, we're gonna die trying.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, that was heartbreaking.
Yeah. So I'm for citizens arrest if we're on an airplane and somebody's trying to cause trouble.
Oh,
Yeah,
I will
if we
sit
some
on you. I
men,
will
some
make you
strong
crap
men
in
on
the
there, get
water.
up and hold them down, hold them down.
Hmm.
Now I'm for that.
Oh, absolutely. Did you see that what they did to that guy that was trying to open up the emergency doors on the plane?
Oh yeah, I saw that. Hmm.
Yeah, everyone that had a belt, every single person took their belts off, and it was like they made a mummy and they
Hmm.
strapped it to the seat.
Strap, strap them down.
Oh yeah, you had to. I have to pee. Oh, pee where you sit. You ain't moving.
You
I'm
ain't moving.
live on your fat reserves. You ain't moving. I ain't feeding you. You should have thought about this stuff before you acted fool. Uh
Exactly.
uh. In that case, I'll sit on you. Mm-mm, you ain't moving. You ain't moving. And you don't want me sitting on you because I'm fat. You might not breathe. I don't care. But we're
Yeah,
gonna do.
now Walmart is somewhere that's different. Let them do what they got, whatever. But when we're in a situation where we all in this together, and
Uh-huh.
we so many, I say in Walmart they can do whatever they want to do. That's what insurance stuff for. But we're in a situation where we in the air and we can't come down right now. You up there, trying to cause harm. Yeah,
Oh
citizens arrest.
yeah, yeah. And getting back to the Walmart thingy, isn't don't you realize how many cameras that Walmart have in their stores? Those little black globes that are above the cashier that looks like little
Hmm. Hmm.
lighting fixtures. Even every single one of those is an eye, and that eye is looking in 360 direction. That's to
Hmm.
make sure that keeps track of the cashier's hands at all times.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, all and
Hmm.
every movement that cashier makes is being recorded from the time they clock in to the time they clock out.
Oh
So
yes.
that
Oh
just goes
yes.
to show.
Everything is in Walmart is recorded. You can't
Yeah.
get away with doing, different, I mean, you can leave out the store, but it won't be
You could go
Trey and
home.
Mimi, okay.
What's
Good
up,
morning.
Trey and NeeNee? Good morning, WTF, and hello to everyone in this live. It was such a pleasure, WTF. Yes, it was such a pleasure meeting you all. Finally, getting a chance to meet you all and taking pictures with you and everything. And y'all are the talking these YouTube streets right now. Y'all are the hottest thing, and gonna be like that for a while because everybody had a wonderful time. I know we did. We probably was the last people to get to Atlanta because we didn't get there until Friday night about midnight. And I was determined to get there. I was so determined. And I'm glad we did. And I told my husband we are professional YouTubers. Now we went to a meet and greet. We networked. We met with other YouTubers. And
Yeah.
I'm appreciative, of the opportunity to, meet people that I'm talking to now and watch videos of all the time. So shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for putting together an amazing event. I mean, it was amazing.
Yeah.
It was amazing. I know the people in the chat, have y'all been seeing the vlogs, the videos, and just clips from the meet and greet? I mean, it was such a positive event. Usually when people get together, you hear about people fighting or shooting or negative stuff. I
Oh,
haven't heard none of that happened. I haven't heard any bad reviews. Everything is all love and all positive, and it's gonna be something to remember for a long time. This was actually our first meet and greet. This was our first one. Oh, you want to come up on the panel? Let me drop the link so you can come up on the panel. Annabelle, I'll see you in just a minute, okay? Okay. Lexi, is you there?
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Okay. Trey and NeeNee, hit that link right there. And it's gonna take you to a backstage link. It says open different internet medias. Hit open and it's gonna take you backstage. Hit the link. Can y'all hear me?
Oh, yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Okay, I think that's yeah.
Hey,
What's up, Trick Trade?
what's up? Listen, I don't have headphones.
We
I
can
don't
hear.
have.
We can hear you.
Okay. Listen, I just want to come on and say thank y'all so much, so much. Like, it was an honor, like meeting everyone in there, man, and hopefully that me and NeeNee made your Atlanta trip a good one.
Y'all
And
did.
I think the only thing about a meet and greet is, it's still a work day for me and NeeNee, and we didn't get a chance to spend no time. But I was looking at Coco TV and all. I said, man, we should have went to the Airbnb house.
Yeah, it was going down. It was going down at the Airbnb. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wanted to come on here, man, and just thank y'all so much for coming. And me and NeeNee really appreciate you guys. And man, I just wish the best for everyone. And like I
Oh,
said,
thank you.
do this again. We got
Yeah.
some on our sleeves. You just got to stay tuned. It's gonna be even better than this one right here. I promise
Okay.
you.
Let me put a plug. Let me throw my plug in the track.
Yeah,
Hostess with the mostest too. Now you ask
yeah.
my hometown, they'll tell you I'm a host now. I'm just
For
saying.
real. Don't do it, cause don't do it. Just, man, I mean, any type of help that we can uh, receive, like we always want to receive it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like me and NeeNee, we always gonna stay humble and we love y'all. I can say that much. So and you know, sometimes people say big YouTubers and stuff. By no means, we're not big YouTubers. But I tell you one thing, we'll never treat you any kind of way other than what you're supposed to be treated, and that's with respect and love. I
And we felt that. We felt that Saturday. That's why y'all had such a big turnout because
promise.
y'all not only said, but y'all showed it. That's why everybody turned up and turned out for you because
Yeah.
showed
Hey,
it.
I'm gonna say this. You know, I gotta say something crazy. Y'all see how thick my baby is?
Oh my God. But you're supposed to say that. Yes, right. Plug your honey poo. That's
Yeah,
what you
my
better
baby.
do it.
Yeah, that's my baby. Look, WTF, y'all have a wonderful day, man. I hope everything today goes great for y'all today. And if not, just think about me and just
Oh,
think about a funny idea. You're gonna laugh.
yes. And look, we can talk about this meet and greet all week long. We still turn up. We still turn up.
Thank y'all so much, man. I'll talk to y'all later. I gotta get back to work.
All right. Thank you so much. Drive safe out there
All
now.
right, God bless you too.
All right. Oh, I lost my co-host. Oh, there she is. Lexus, you still there?
I'm here.
Okay, that was Trey. Like he said, trick or trade from Trey and NeeNee. Y'all, we had so much fun. And like he was saying, Coco and her husband, True, had the Airbnb and just opened the doors and invited anybody that wanted to come. And we had a lot of fun. We actually did. that's where I really got to have like one-to-one time with a lot of YouTubers, with YouTubers that were over, you know. So shout out to Coco for that. The meet and greet, I just can't even express how glad that I am that we got the opportunity to go, because I told y'all the other day that we almost didn't make it. At one point we was like, are we really gonna get a chance to go, because so much was just happening that day. And when you plan with, we have been planning for months, but on that particular day so much had happened the days leading up to it. And my husband was like, baby, we may not get a chance to go. It'll be other times. I said, it won't be another time like this. I said, I'm just gonna leave YouTube. If we can't go, I'm just gonna leave YouTube for a while, you know. But everything worked out. Yes, Sweetie said that was amazing and blessed. Yes, everything worked out, and I'm so glad that it did. Y'all, I gotta get it's 7:02. Y'all know we got to wrap everything up. Thank you again, Trey, for coming on the panel. Thank you, Annabelle TT, for coming on the panel. And let me go ahead and read our little Black known history fact for today. Even though it's not Black History Month, but we live Black 365 days a year. Is that correct, Lexus Ice?
That's correct.
So, our little known Black history fact for today is the woman who will become the first science fiction writer to receive a MacArthur Fellowship and who will win countless awards for her work over a 40-odd-year-long career struggled with a mild case of dyslexia as a child. Octavia Butler was raised primarily by her mother and grandmother after the early death of her father. A shy child whose dyslexia made her feel stupid, Butler took to hiding out in the library in her hometown of Pasadena. There, she discovered iconic science fiction magazines that sparked her desire to write. By the age of 12, she was at work on a story that would become the basis of one of her major series. 17 years later, her first book, Pattern Master, the first of that very series, was published. So, even though having a reading disorder, she beat all odds and became a science fiction writer. She had dyslexia and was embarrassed, felt stupid. She hid out in the library, and there a whole nother world opened up to her. You know, so that is our little Black known history fact for today. Our thought for today is, and I've read this one before, but for some reason I felt led to read this one again. Okay. Always remember, you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and loved more than you know. Okay, that's our thought for today. Today is Wednesday, and they call this Hump Day. Guess what day it is? Okay, I want you all to be safe out there. I want you to love on your people. Call and check on your strong friend. Make sure that strong friend is doing fine, because while they're being strong for other people, inside they are broken. They are hurt. They are really going through, but trying to put on a brave face to be there for everybody else.
Now
Okay.
that's a topic there.
Check
I
on
like that. We need
Ask
to
them
turn
how
that
are
into
they
a
really
topic.
doing. The first
Yep.
thing, I'm fine, I'm okay. No,
Hmm.
let's scrape off that hard crust, get to the core. Really, how are you doing? Is there anything
Hmm.
I can do for you? Are you really okay? So check on that friend that
Yeah.
has always had everybody else's back. So
I
that
like that as a topic as well. That's a topic. I like that.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, let's talk about it then.
Hmm.
Um, so that's all I have for that. Alexis Ice, do you have anything you want to add?
Make it a great day or not. The choice is yours on this wonderful Wednesday.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Oh, Sweet Reed, WTF with the family tables. Are you thinking about or planning a meet and greet with the happy collaboration members or other creators as well? Oh, shucks now. Okay. Do y'all see that comment? Sweet
I
Reed,
see
okay.
that comment.
Let me pray about that, Sweet Reed.
Sweet, we gonna have my table just in a frenzy over there. She gonna,
That's my thing, but
that's your thing.
I stress so because when I'm hosting an event or when I'm throwing a party, I get on 10 real quick.
Don't it?
Perfect. Everything has to be in place. My anxiety kicks up to 10. I don't sleep. I mean, every little thing. Oh my God. But let me pray about that one. Thank you. Let me pray about it. So yeah, y'all. So that's all we have today. Don't get involved in making a citizen's arrest. Even if you work in the place, y'all have preventative measures in place. Don't let them people get that stuff. They already made their mind up when they were coming in that they was gonna steal. They came in to steal. Let them get it. Let them have it. You know, can we have it closer to my area? Sweetie said yes. Pray about it first.
Now, Miss Annabelle, you in Iowa. I would love to come to Iowa because I have in-laws there.
In-laws there in Iowa.
Yeah. All the MLW Fisherman family is in Iowa. So, that's up.
Mm-hmm.
It's a long ways, about 17, 18 hours from where we located there, but that's always a good thing.
Yeah. Okay. So that's it, y'all. Y'all know we can sit here and talk for hours and hours and hours and hours. But we gotta go. I gotta get caught up on my videos. I got so many just lingering. I gotta go ahead and get out. So that's it, y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with us. Thank y'all for getting up so early in the morning to be here with us. Thank you so much. Thanks again to Trick or Trade for coming and stopping by. Y'all have a blessed day. You know, spread some positivity throughout these YouTube streets, okay? Until tomorrow, we're here at the same place, same time, coffee and donuts. We can have corn. Oh my God. And Bell. Peace, y'all. See y'all tomorrow. Sweet, we said have a blessed day, everyone. Yes, have a blessed day.